So I cold emailed this company that does like millions of sales a year, and within 5 minutes they responded to me.
Damn. I could tell you it sucks, but you don't know that it really sucks until it happens to you and you're like, I feel like trash. Like I just sold myself out.
Okay, let me back up for a minute. So a couple of months ago, I officially decided to drop out of school. It's been something that I wanted to do for a while, and now with all classes going online, I really didn't see any point in staying. And so before the semester started, I handed in my letter of resignation. For the first time in my life, I was no longer in school, no longer confined by homework, classes, and group projects. But what was I supposed to do now? I had no plan, no job waiting for me, and my parents were furious. Well, ever since I was in high school, I've had this dream of building an entertainment company. A space where people can share valuable stories and influence lives. It was a big goal, maybe too ambitious for anyone to see. So after I dropped out, I didn't say anything. Instead, I spent weeks applying for jobs that I had little interest in. The work was tedious and far from what I wanted to do. So eventually, I said fuck it. I didn't drop out of school just to continue playing it safe. It was going to be difficult, but I promised myself that whatever it took, I was going to build this business. So this is my first task. See, to start a production company, you need some gear. And all I have to make my videos right now is an iPhone 11 and an 8-year-old GoPro. So the goal for the next month is to try to make $1,000, shooting short commercials with my phone in hopes that I can upgrade my gear. Okay, so before I actually begin this whole journey, I feel like I need to get some advice from people that are already in the industry, because I have no clue if my goal or my plans are even going to work. So I'm gonna call up a good friend of mine. Oh, let's see. Let's get him in.
What's going on?
Yo! Meet Kevin, a YouTuber, entertainer, and established freelance videographer. I figured if anyone would give me advice on how to get started, it would be him.
Okay, alright, update me.
Yeah, man.
It's nuts. It's a lot to take in, and you're definitely gonna have to keep pounding in the ideas into it, because
Yeah.
that's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. But I guess what I'm asking is is it possible that I can at least make a couple $100 from shooting videos on my phone?
I think so. Dude, I'm telling you, if you just started making a whole bunch of different stuff with your phone and never told anyone, on your videos, do you get people be like, oh my God, this guy is not even using a real camera? I get there's probably no one that does it on your videos.
No, no. I haven't seen one yet.
I think obviously there is, especially with bigger businesses that are looking for that. I just want it to look great for television or internet. I want it to be 8K. Obviously, you're going to get that. But if you can have a good balance between story and audio, sounds, music that goes into play, you could definitely do it with just a phone.
That's insane. Kevin was giving me new hope. Maybe my crazy idea was possible after all. Now all I had to do was learn everything else. Wait, so how long were your cold emails?
I would say medium length, maybe one really good paragraph. Just because when you get into these entrepreneurs, they do not have time. When I was doing it a lot, I actually cut up a sizzle reel, because sizzle reel is maybe a minute and a half.
So I found out that if you use a television as a backdrop, it actually looks pretty cool. So this is the setup. It's not too pretty, but it works. Okay, so then how long did it take you to find work?
I probably message 100 people in one day. I would probably only get maybe 6 responses back and actually do work for 2. But the thing is, you hit one person who sees your value, and that person could be worth the 99 the other 99 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To whom it may concern. The reason for my reaching out is that I'm in love with your company's youthful approach to spreading a message of healthy living. I'm a filmmaker who knows how to actualize your message through visual storytelling. I've attached a quick video to show you the type of work you will get from me. All the best, Ryan. Okay, so it's been 2 weeks and I'm finally sending out the first email. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I sent it. I sent it. All right. I was ready for what I knew would be a long process. A process of long hours cold emailing day and night for maybe weeks before I'd finally find a company that would invest in me. So I continued researching, crafting emails, and getting ready to send more out. And then something happened. Barely 30 minutes after sending my first email, I got a response. And then another one later that night.
Oh my gosh, what just happened? What just happened? This is my first day.
I was stunned, taken aback by how simple and quick it was to get a company's attention. I quickly replied to both. One of them responded to me immediately and we set up a time to meet. As I sat back to reflect on this strange week, an overwhelming feeling of excitement and responsibility washed over me. Like, I just took my first steps. Someone actually wants to pay me to make something for them. That's crazy. This looks like my production company. Okay, so the plan for the next week is to just really dive deep into understanding these two companies. I want to make sure that I'm providing as much value as I possibly can. I have a meeting with one of them this Sunday, so that's going to be really exciting. I'm kind of nervous for it. I just finished the call with the guys at the company and they are interested. They sent in their shoes, which is really cool. This is a really good start, but I have a lot to learn, so. I spent the last 2 weeks trying to start up a project with this one company. And a couple hours ago, I emailed him and he read it like right away. He read it right away and he has not responded. I don't think that is good news. But I am super confused because this man sent me a pair of $135 shoes. I mean, to them it's probably nothing, but I feel like that's a sign of commitment, or at least a sign of commitment to get to that point where we reach some sort of mutual agreement that we're not fit for each other. Obviously, I'm sure he's a busy guy, right? He's running a startup company. He's a busy dude. But I'm confused, man. I'm confused. Like, what do I do now? I spent the last 2 weeks, I have all this material, all these ideas for a company that just ghosted me. I spent so much time. I wasted so much damn time, man. It's really disappointing, I guess. All of a sudden, it looked like my excitement would have to be put on hold. Everything that I thought was so clear had suddenly thrown me for a loop into this hazy fog. I mean, I was still trying to stay encouraged. I was doing my research, brainstorming all day, and practicing how I would pitch my commercial ideas. But the truth was, the more I worked, the more this mission felt farther and farther away from reality. And I was ready to move on. But then, nearly a week after we were supposed to meet for a second time, I got a response. Without hesitation, I replied. I knew I couldn't lose this chance, so I offered him something that I thought he couldn't refuse. Hey Tony, here's the video proposal and the creative pitch. I'm also going to make a quick product video for you guys, free of charge. Thank you for the shoes. They're amazing. Okay, so how do we make a shoe look cool for a 30-second video? That's the big question. I mean, there's not really much I can do with the freaking shoe in a box. Hello. I think today is just time for me to move on. If they respond to me, great. If they don't respond to me, still, I learned a ton from that experience. I'm gonna keep trying, so yeah. I'll see you later. After sending out that final email, I took the weekend off. Something that I hadn't done since I decided to drop out of school and start this whole project. I mean, I was exhausted, but more than that, I just wanted to reflect on what I'd done. Because on the surface, it felt like I moved nowhere. You know, I made no money and I had nothing significant to show for the month. Just a pair of 30-second videos that I shot on my phone. But past the obvious goals that I tried to accomplish, I'd like to think that I actually learned a lot. I learned about pricing my videos and how to speak to clients. I learned that you could make some pretty cool stuff with just your phone and some home appliances. And most importantly, I learned that this goal of building a production company is going to take a lot longer than I thought. Going into this, I was so excited to dive straight into making money and doing what I love to do. I thought if I just prepare hard enough, I could predict every step. But the truth is, no matter how many books you can read, how many Gary Vaynerchuk Instagram posts you watch, nothing will prepare you for the actual experience. Our society loves to look at successful people and tell the simple story of how they came to be. But after just spending a month doing what they've done for a lifetime, I realized all the little, minute details that go into everyday routines. The small things that take a long time to learn, and the mysteries of understanding a business on your own. I realized that no matter how hard you try to predict your future, things will always take a different turn. And I hope that this channel, the future videos that I'm going to make, I hope they will be a testament to this statement. At the time of this recording, I still haven't gotten a response, and I really don't expect to anytime soon, or maybe even ever. So I'm going to move on and take these learned lessons into the next month. Let's see what happens.